Hey everybody, how's it going? Today I wanted to talk about some recent video game pickups I had, some other pickups, but the thing I'm most excited to show you is I found a toy I've been looking for 30 years and I got a really good deal on it. So let's get into it. So these are the games that I ended up picking up in the last couple weeks. Not too much stuff, but some pretty cool things nonetheless. We'll start off over here with the Ps4 games. It was recently my birthday, and I ended up getting a gift card to GameStop and some cash, so I went ahead and bought some games. They were still having a 4 for $20 deal there, which I was surprised, so I picked up Mortal Kombat XL, South Park, Risk of Rain 2, which includes number 1. That game's really fun. Borderlands Handsome Collection, Doom, The Crew, The Order, and Knack. Just all games that look kind of fun, and at that price, you can't really go wrong. Then you look over here, you'll see I got some Animal Crossing amiibos. Picked these up for $1 each. I kind of thought they were more valuable than they actually are. I think they're only worth like a couple bucks each open. But either way, they're cool. Then at a yard sale, I got this Xbox 360 Arcade Edition. This one does not have a hard drive. That's just the way it comes. It's complete in box. The box is pretty decent. It's got everything in there. So for 20 bucks, I thought it was worth getting. I know they're not worth, terribly too much, but it'll make a nice addition to the collection. And at one sale, I picked up 2 of these magazines. As I was about to leave the sale, I noticed these were sitting on a table. I grabbed them, and the girl's like, "Oh, no, sorry. Those aren't for sale. Those are Stevens," or whatever his name was. I was like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, "I would buy them." And she's like, "Oh, no, those are Stevens. He's going to keep them." I was like, "All right, no problem." So as I'm leaving, Steven comes outside. And they were like, "Oh, this guy was trying to buy your magazines, blah, blah, blah." So he walks over to me with the magazines, and he's like, $1 a piece. I was like, "Okay." Just because of the fact that, they're older magazines. But come to find out, this one right here, the cover's like rough, but the rest of it's good. This is Game Informer number 4. This one seems to be a little more valuable, maybe around 40 bucks. So that was cool. And then this one, Hot Tips for the Coolest Nintendo Games. It's got tons of awesome games on there. Just looks really cool. Just love going through these. So I'll definitely be keeping that one. And then this one I got at another sale. Now, it was only 50 cents, so I had to buy it. It's got Sonic Advance and Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. But it's missing the back cover and a few of the pages. You can see it starts like on page 7 here. But either way, I couldn't leave it for 50 cents. So, still cool. Then over here at another sale, I was surprised to see some Psp Games. Actually, 2 different sales. This one came from another sale. I picked that one up for $1. It's an awesome movie. But the rest of these, the rest of the Psp Games, she wanted $2 a piece. She had 7. I asked her if she'd take 12 for the 7, and she said yeah. So I got a little discount. I know none of these are too crazy valuable, but it's still fun to pick up some Psp games. I'll add a couple to the collection. You got 2 Untold Legends, ATV, 7 Wonders of the Ancient World, Ren and Stimpy Volume 1, GTA Liberty City Stories, and Midway Arcade Treasures. Then at the same sale, she had Busy Scissors. It says 3 on there, but she took 2 for this. It is brand new sealed, but still, isn't really worth anything, but, you ever just come across those games and you're like, I just gotta buy it for that price. I actually already have this game open, so. So I'll be saving that as a collector's item. But this one right here is actually really interesting. It's a demo DVD for Spider-Man 2. This was a recent find at my local thrift store for $2.99. It was mixed in with the DVDs. You can see it's got gameplay from PS2, Xbox, and GameCube on there. And it comes with these collectible 3D action cards. Pre-sale only from Circuit City. So I don't know. I was trying to look it up, but it seems to be pretty rare. I looked back through eBay, and I was able to find one that sold open for like $35. So I'm not sure what a sealed one's worth. But for $3, it's definitely an awesome pickup, and it will make a nice addition to the collection. And I bought this lot here. I paid $25 for this lot with the poster. It's got some items in here that some of you guys may not recognize if you're a bit younger. But for me, I had some of these growing up. Let's start in the back here. You could see these guys. It's funny because in her listing, she called it Ninja Turtles. And these are definitely not Ninja Turtles. They are army ants. So I believe I got 10 of those figures. Those might be worth about $20, $25 right there. But these guys are muscle men. If you ever see these, you can pick them up cheap enough. I would definitely get them. Some of these can go for really good money. I mean, they all go for, decent money if you get them cheap. But certain ones can be considered very rare. And then down here are these wrestling guys. These guys have no markings on them. So I'm not sure what brand they are, but you can tell they're definitely old. So I'll have to do a little more research on them. But the main reason I bought this lot is right in here is a poster. Muscle Men poster. I'll show it on the screen now. These were part of a mail-away item, I guess. And these have gone anywhere from $50 to $250. So very excited about that. I'll probably list mine somewhere in the middle. All right, so the last pickup I want to talk about today is a huge plush lot that I just bought. I paid $100 total, and there is what's on the table and also more I'll show you in a sec. But can anybody guess the reason why I bought this lot? It is right here. My pet monster.
My pet monster.
He's bigger than big.
When he fights battles, he always wins.
And he's your friend, too.
He breaks his chains.
Put him on you and break away, too.
With my pet monster, you're busting loose.
He's big.
And scary.
And helps people, too.
And he's your friend, too.
My pet monster plays all day.
Tough.
Awesome.
Looking great.
And all your friends will want him for their friend, too.
My pet monster has breakaway chains from M-Toy and American Greetings Company.
Now, I used to have this guy back when I was 8 or 9, and I've been looking for him ever since, but he's pretty expensive, and I don't know, I don't really spend money like that on myself, but if I can get him for basically free, then I'll definitely do that. He's in really good shape. He came with these handcuffs that you could break apart. Unfortunately, the little clip in the middle is broken, but he's just overall in awesome condition. He's got a little bit of scraping on his teeth, but his hands and feet look pretty great. And yeah, I was just so pumped to see that in the middle of all these plushes. So I'm going to sell the rest of them. I had, there's also 2 Yum Yum plushes that I sold to my sister. So I already got some of my money back there. So once I sell the rest of these, I will get my money back and then some, and get to keep him for free, which is amazing. Well, let's go through some of the other ones. Got this guy. He's called m.u.s.c.l.e. He's like a bendable, I forget what his name is. Just all of these old Miss Piggy. 2 like animals hugging. Rainbow Bright. Now these 2 guys with these little sprites or whatever they are, I could probably get about $40 just for that. Clean them up a bit. This right here was pretty cool. It's a vintage Nelsonic watch. I've never seen one like this, and I can't really find anything about it, so that's pretty interesting. A couple Mickey Mouse ones. There's some Cabbage Patch. This one's pretty crazy looking. It's got like butterfly wings and like a possum tail. Some kind of Disney World one. Alright, I'll show you the other ones now. I almost forgot to mention, when I got the My Pet Monster, he was wearing this t-shirt. This is an original Ghostbusters 2 t-shirt from 1989. It is a kid size, and it's got like a little bit of white paint on it. It also has a small hole in the sleeve. But I can't find any other ones. There's only one I could find online, and they want some pretty crazy money for it. So this has to be worth something to somebody, so that's pretty cool. I wonder what I will end up getting for this. This is the rest of the plush from that lot that I got for $100. Just a lot of different things. A lot of things I'm going to have to try to do some research on. I know some of it may not be worth too much, but some of it is worth decent money. We got these two Gumby Balls, which is cool. You got Zummy. They're plushes, but they have a ball in the back too. Zummy and Tummy. That's pretty awesome. If you remember that show, I used to watch it all the time. Smurf, the Cabbage Patch Kid. That clown seems to be going for okay money. Wrinkles the dog. He's like a puppet, but he also has some kind of voice box in him or something. He's supposed to talk. Gotta test him out. Remember these guys from when I was little. These two little guys are pretty cool. They're called like Little Hooks. There's two of them. I think that's Strawberry Shortcake hiding back there. So yeah, it was overall pretty awesome lot for $100. I should more than make my money back. And there was also a Dizzy Dizzy Dinosaur game that I'm keeping. Me and my son played that. That's an old one. Anyways, guys, I want to thank you for watching the video. There is a gameplay video coming soon. It is a game for Sega Genesis, but I'm having a really hard time with it. It's a game I've been trying to beat since I was young. So hopefully I can beat it soon and get it uploaded for you guys. Anyways, thanks a lot. Have a good one. Bye.